Well, I think anytime you go on the road and you get points, you got to be happy with it. For us, we had an opportunity to win both in Lake State. A little bit of a disappointing third game on that trip, but we rebounded, and again, another game that you hope to win in regulation. But give credit to Huntsville; they didn't quit and managed to sneak one in the last second of the game, which was a heartbreaker. But we responded and we got the extra WCHA point. So puts us in a good spot coming back home. Now we got to take care of business in our rink.
And Matt, you do this, you come home right now. How key do you think it is to finally get that home?
Yeah, you know what? I think the big thing about WCHA play is you've got to take care of business in your rink. We all know how tough the travel is. As the season wears on, it gets even tougher. And for us, we get an opportunity to come back after a 2-week trip and play Michigan Tech. So I'm looking forward to it. We got to get back into the Sullivan Arena and start getting used to that Olympic ice. Obviously we've had 3 weeks skating on the NHL sheet, so it's going to be an important week for us here as we transition tomorrow over to the Sullivan Arena. So, but it's an opponent that we know is going to be a tough one. It looks like every night's going to be a tough one in the WCHA this year, which is no change from years past. So we got to be ready to go.
And on the traveling thing, it's a two-way street, isn't it? Because you got to go to them, but at the same time, they got to make that long haul up here.
Yeah, no, it's not easy on anybody. I think the big thing that you realize the more you do it is the time zone travel. The distance is the distance, and planes are pretty fast, so you get around a lot quicker than you would think. But the time zone is really the thing that you got to deal with. A lot tougher going out when you're losing your hours. But regardless, it's tough. We got to make sure we jump all over Michigan Tech here on Friday night. The first period of that game is going to be an important one.
You talked about earlier how you wanted Austin Azurdia to step up this year. I think he's got more points than he did all of last season, which is good with Matt out still. I'm just going to touch on his play those last couple weeks.
I think any time when you get injuries to key guys, obviously we haven't had Matt Anhold or Jarrett Brown, our defensive leader and our offensive leader from the last couple seasons. So to be able to get a guy like Austin Azurdia, elevate his game, obviously he's on the line right now with Tad Kozin and Jeremiah Ludke, and they're working hard, they're leading the way. You need guys to step up, and he's stepping up. It's good to see. He's kind of playing the way we knew he was always capable of playing. I think for him right now, he's playing like a senior, a man amongst boys in a lot of situations, which is good because he's got that pure ability to change a game by himself.
I think it was good. I think we responded pretty nicely on Saturday night. I thought we played well on Friday last week. 2 winnable games there in Lake State. Ended up not working out, but I think there were some good strides made, and then obviously we carried it into Huntsville. I thought Friday night we were slow, and I think it's just being on the road for that long. But once again, we responded on Saturday night, and big points to take away there on that road trip.
What's it going to mean to finally be able to enjoy a nice weekend at home?
Oh, anytime you can come back and sleep in your own bed and play in front of your home crowd, it's always nice. Feel well rested, and it's been a while, so we're excited to get back out there.
I was just asking Coach, you've already had more goals and points in 10 games than you had all of last season.
Yeah.
You're on a good line, but just what's been working for you?
Oh, I think last year I missed quite a bit of time, with injuries and whatnot, and then it was trying to play catch up and getting back into shape, and so last year was a struggle, but obviously I'm playing with a good line right now. We're clicking, we're moving, the puck well, and I'm feeling confident out there. I feel good in my game, and it's things are going in, so it's working out.
What do you know about the 17-18 version of Michigan Tech?
I haven't followed up much. I know that they probably got some good guys on defense. It seems like every 4 years, or my whole 4 years, they've had pretty good defense core. So we expect to have a good puck moving crew back there, and we'll just have to get on them and try and force some turnovers.